What's going on, guys? 81oakridg. This is week 81 of the DVD Fiends. Today I'm going to be reviewing the shockumentary Orozuco the Embalmer. Now this edition, this is the German release, which has all the subtitles. Now you don't necessarily need the subtitles because this film is very visual, but this is definitely the edition to get. It's got great special features, commentary, you name it. And I believe you could still get a copy from diabolicdvd.com. They're going for about 45, maybe 50 bucks. Yeah, the price is a little steep, but this is definitely the edition to get. Now, as for the film, I've been asked, what do I consider the sickest of the sick? What film, is the most depraved, the most shocking film out there? And there are a couple that come to mind. I've seen films like, the August Underground trilogy, Mortem in particular, Tumbling Doll of Flesh, aka Cycle of Snuff Reels, the Trace of Death series. I've seen clips on the internet like Three Guys, One Hammer. This one definitely takes the cake, guys. This one we follow a guy Orozuco. He gets ready for a normal day on the job. He's sharpening his scalpel, and there's a woman lying on a surgical table. He cuts her open, removes her internal organs, flushes her out, and then puts her on her side and sews her back up and gets her ready for service. That scene really didn't get to me because I've seen countless autopsy tapes, so I'm pretty much immune to these type of films. But the next scene really got to me. It's not only because I have a child of my own, but he takes I would say 2-week-old infant at most, and he takes this infant out of like a styrofoam box that resembles a casket. And you guys got to understand, we're in the slums of Colombia where they're poverty-stricken. They really don't have the money to perform the proper service for their loved ones. So he takes this baby out of the styrofoam casket, and he holds the baby up in front of the camera, almost like how you hold up a cat by its neck. And he cleans out the baby's nose, and the baby has a very, like a bluish, grayish color to him. And he cleans out his nose, and then he puts the baby on top of his mother. I guess they died together or whatever. I don't know the whole story about that. But that scene really got to me. There's another scene where another medical examiner is performing an autopsy on another female. And they got her head hollowed out where you could see, there's no brain. It's just hollowed out like a pumpkin. Very similar to the scene from Regurgitated Sacrifice that I have on my channel. And he almost flips her face back, and then he places like a newspaper, in her cranium, and puts like, I guess, her skull back on, and then puts the flap from her face back down. It's really, really shocking. And these women, guys, are pretty unattractive. Nothing against Colombians, but these women have mustaches. Their vaginas look like a critter went to town on it. And I'm not trying to make a joke. These women are they're pretty nasty looking. They don't shave their private areas. They have mutilated nipples. But there are countless scenes in this film that really got to me like no other. And I'm sure a large portion of that has to do with the fact that this is real. This happens every day over there. And I'm not going to ruin the end, but all I could say is this is a very, very well-made documentary. I'm not sure of the director's name. I know he's Japanese. He did a stellar job. Just a great, great documentary. Definitely check it out. If you could stomach it, this is definitely a film for you. And that's it. Thank you for watching.